A very good morning and Jai Hind to all my dear students. So here I am Preeti Pandey, your history teacher. Now we are going to study about the Battle of Plassey. Okay, the Battle of Plassey, which was a major, you can say, incident ever happened in history. So the Battle of Plassey was a major battle that took place on 23rd June 1757 at Plassey, Bengal. It was an important British East India Company victory over the Nawab of Bengal and his French allies. The battle was between Siraj-ud-Daulah, the last independent Nawab of Bengal, and the British East India Company. Okay, so it was fought between the Robert Clive, who was leader of the Battle of Plassey, and the Siraj-ud-Daulah, who was at that time the Nawab of Bengal. Okay, so majority the reasons of the Battle of Plassey to take place were the rampant misuse of the trade privilege given to the British by the Nawab of Bengal, non-payment of tax and duty by the workers of the British East India Company. Okay, so now you understand that the Battle of Plassey was fought between the forces of the Nawab of Bengal, Siraj-ud-Daulah, and the English East India Company led by Robert Clive. Okay, and it was fought on 23rd of June 1757 at Plassey. Now later the Nawab himself was caught and killed, and Mir Jafar was instituted as the new Nawab of Bengal. Now we'll read full explanation of the Battle of Plassey. Okay, now how trade led to battles. So how trade led to battles, it was just reason that the East India Company wanted to do a trade in India with full comfort and with full easiness. Okay, but some obstacles like the Nawab of Bengal, Siraj-ud-Daulah, was not giving them permission. Okay, was not giving the permission. They also want that not any taxes must be taken from them. Okay, if they are doing any import or export from India to British. Okay, now when Alwari Khan died in 1756, Siraj-ud-Daulah became the Nawab of Bengal. The company was worried about his power and keen on a puppet ruler who would willingly give trade concession and other privileges. Okay, now after Alwari Khan, when he died in 1756, Siraj-ud-Daulah became the Nawab of Bengal, and he was totally against on the demands of the East India Company, because they doesn't want to pay any taxes on a trade. Okay, what they are importing and exporting the things from India to the British, they doesn't want to pay any taxes. They just want to do their trade with a easiness what they want. Okay, so this was the reason. Now also the British East India Company was little bit worried about the puppet ruler. Puppet ruler means what? It means a toy that you can move with strings. The term is used to disappropriately to refer to a person who is controlled by someone else. So some of the rulers of the India was under control of the British East India Company, but after the protest of Siraj-ud-Daulah against East India Company, the Britishers officers were little bit worried about their puppet rulers who would willingly give trade concession and other privileges. So it tried, though without success, to help one of the Siraj-ud-Daulah's rivals became the Nawab. Okay, so what the trick they used, they just tried to make a control over one of the very close person of the Siraj-ud-Daulah. Okay, to stand against him, and after defeating Siraj-ud-Daulah, they will make them a Nawab of Bengal. So they selected a Mir Jafar. Okay, they selected a Mir Jafar at that time. So an infuriated Siraj-ud-Daulah's rivals became the Nawab, and infuriated Siraj-ud-Daulah asked the company to stop meddling in the political affairs of his dominion, stop fortification, and pay the revenues. So what was Siraj-ud-Daulah was telling to the British East India Company? Then they have to pay the revenues, they have to stop fortification. Okay, and also they doesn't want to interfere in the political affairs of the Bengal. So British East India Company was very much interfering in personal or in political affairs of the Bengal. So it just also want to come into force. After negotiation failed, the Nawab marched with 30,000 soldiers to the English factory at Qasim Bazar, captured the company officials. Okay, but after the negotiation also nothing happened. Okay, British East India Company was not willing to do so what Nawab of Bengal wants at that time. So what Nawab of Bengal, what Siraj-ud-Dowlah done? Siraj-ud-Dowlah has marched 30,000 soldiers on factories and he captured company officials at that time. Locked the warehouse, disarmed all Englishmen and blockaded English ships. Okay, and what he had done, he just blocked all the English ships which at that time transporting the goods to one place to another. So they just blocked and they just disarm the Englishmen, okay, and lock the warehouses where they were keeping the goods and all. Then he marched to Calcutta to establish control over the company's fort there, and gradually they started marching over to Calcutta to establishing their control over the fort of the East India Company, which was established in Calcutta. So on hearing the news of the fall of Calcutta, company officials in Madras sent forces under the command of Robert Clive. Okay, so Robert Clive was the leader at the time of the Battle of Plassey from the East India Company. When Siraj-ud-Dowlah started forcing their power on East India Company, then the news went to the Madras. So the company of Madras sent some of the soldiers with Robert Clive to march against Siraj-ud-Dowlah. So, reinforced by novel fleets, prolonged negotiation with the Nawab followed. Finally, in 1757, Robert Clive led the company's army against Siraj-ud-Dowlah at Plassey. Okay. Then also a small negotiation happened, but it also fell. So what Robert Clive has done? Robert Clive took his army against Siraj-ud-Dowlah at Plassey. One of the main reasons for reasons for the defeat of the Nawab was the forces led by Mir Jafar, one of the Siraj-ud-Dowlah commander. As I told you before only, the British East India Company took the help of the one of the closest person of the Siraj-ud-Dowlah, who was Mir Jafar. Okay, so Mir Jafar has shook his hand with East India Company because he wanted to be a Nawab of Bengal, and Robert Clive has promised to Mir Jafar that if he will stand with East India Company, then he will definitely become the Nawab of Bengal. Okay, so the defeat of the Nawab was that the force led by Mir Jafar, one of the Siraj-ud-Dowlah's commander, never fought the battle. Clive had managed to secure his support by promising to make him Nawab after crushing Siraj-ud-Dowlah. Okay, and at last what happened? Siraj-ud-Dowlah defeated by the East India Company, Robert Clive team. Okay, and Mir Jafar was given the command of the Bengal as a Nawab. So the Battle of Plassey became famous because it was the first major victory the company won in India, and it was the start of East India Company to trade about 200 years in India. So it was just a start. So you can see in 1757 the Battle of Plassey was won by the East India Company, and in 1947 our India became independent from the British. So around 300 centuries, they had done a very great thing. They had done very you can say our India was known as the golden bird of the world, but after their again and again loot at the India, it was just vanished. Okay, nothing was left in India. Okay, so one of the main reason for this was the dispute among the rulers of India, dispute among the kings of India. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you understand very well that what was the Battle of Plassey. Okay, thank you and so much, and I'll come back with another video in my next. Thank you so much, and Jai Hind to each and everyone.